Hi guys, this is my Callisia Repens Bianca, and this is actually the mother plant for it, and these were clippings. So I just got this one, and I actually kind of forgot right away to check if there are any, broken limbs, and there were. So I just decided to trim a lot of them and try to save them, and so I'm propagating them. Everything that I used in clipping, propagating, what I do use to water this, everything will be linked down in the description section, including my social media accounts. I hope you enjoy my video. You're going to hit the like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and of course the bell, so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. So I have trimmed some of them, and she is still kind of long. What I do plan though is to fill a 6-inch pot with this one, and this is in I think like a 3-inch pot. Yeah, I think this is a 3-inch pot or 3.5. This is probably like the same size. I just saved this from other stuff that I bought before, and at the time when I did that, I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing with this, and then I just realized maybe about almost a year later, I'm like, oh, maybe I kind of foresaw the future that I would love to propagate. I tried to water propagate this, but they were just too short, and it was kind of hard. I don't really have a ton of jars. My jars are like upcycled or recycled jars that are like pasta jars, pickle jars, things like that. So it was really too short. So, because I really do prefer to use just water propagation. I find that it's just easier, especially when it prevents the production of gnats. So that's really my first choice, but unfortunately, because this is so tiny, they were just kind of floating around, and my jar was way too big, and this is, like a lot, each one is essentially really one plant that you're like putting in one pot to make it fuller. So if there are any tips on how to care for this, let me know down below what you do, what kind of light you provide yours, what kind of anything that you use, especially with the light. This one sits about a foot away from an east facing window, and this one is under a plant light all day for, I would say, between 11 to 13 hours, depending on the day. It never gets any kind of natural light because it's in a spot in my kitchen that doesn't get natural light at all. If it does, it's a very, very indirect, and that would be, I would say, like 40 feet away from a west window. So I really, really love the Callisia Repens Bianca, and I do want to fill like maybe 1 or 2 pots and propagate them again, and possibly like sell them, or I don't know, fill a different room. It's just so beautiful. And you know what? The greatest thing about it is, like, during the darker months, which due to my PCS, my anxiety and depression can be triggered, the color of this really, really does help me. So again, if there's anything you want to talk about in regards to this plant, tips, advice, anything about this plant, if you want to talk about gardening, how I water my plants, things like that, any suggestions for other plant videos, let me know down in the description section, in the comment section, and I'll try to do that as much as I can and as quick as I can. And if you guys just want to talk about gardening, plants, this particular plant itself, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!